The U.S. government waited 40 years for this moment. Mexican drug lord Rafael Caro Quintero arriving on U.S. soil as part of an extradition that included 28 other high-ranking cartel members. Quintero had his first court appearance on Friday. He's accused in the killing of a DEA agent in 1985. Officials described his arrival as historic.
These arrests send a clear message. The Justice Department will find and hold accountable the leaders of deadly transnational criminal organizations that harm the American people, no matter where they are in the world and no matter how long it takes.
The news took Mexico by surprise, especially as several of the prisoners sent had legal injunctions that, in theory, protected them from being extradited to the United States.
This should have been done long ago. I think it's very positive so that the U.S. really values what Mexico is doing to combat criminality.
But Mexican officials said the removal was not an extradition, but rather a transfer of dangerous criminals that threaten the country's national security.
This was carried out under the norms established by the national security law to guarantee political stability both in Mexico and the United States.
Semantics aside, officials here hope that the message is clear, that this government is willing to go where no Mexican government has gone before to show their commitment to tackling drug trafficking, and in the process, stave off Donald Trump's threats of tariffs. The U.S. president has promised 25% tariffs as early as next week, citing Mexico's failure to curb fentanyl trafficking at the U.S. border. And while experts agree that trying these men in U.S. courts is unlikely to change anything on the ground in either country, politically it may be a different story.
I think that it is a PR victory for both of them. I don't think that this resolves the bilateral issues by any stretch, but I think in their own spaces, with their own domestic supporters, this is something that both, I think, will gain points by.
The handover was certainly a political gesture, the results of which we will see in the coming weeks. Julia Galiano, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.